Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Loj. How are you guys doing today? I know, right? Like, are you guys feeling this? Today we're gonna be doing something super fun. I wanted to do a smoky eye. I haven't done one in so long. I'm going to be using, oh my god, my Amrezy palette. I'm so excited. This palette is absolutely stunning. Definitely one of my favorites. I love this. And I thought, what better way than to do a smoky eye with this. I know everyone's been doing like pinks and stuff, but I just thought this would just give a different twist on the palette and show you how versatile it really is. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, I'll talk about it more as I go through and do the look, but without further ado, if you like this look, stay tuned and keep on watching. Bye. Hey guys, let's get right into it. So, oh my god, you guys, if you guys know me, you guys know that's like my sister from another mister, okay? Words cannot explain. Like, she's been so supportive of me, like, before I even blew up. So I fuck with her so hard, and you guys know I support all her collaborations. So this one is definitely a no-brainer, and it's Barbie, bitch. So it comes in a pink, of course. Look at this beauty. Absolutely stunning. This is Amra in a palette. Like, if you just compressed her into a palette, this would be it. So gorgeous. And I want to show you guys. Oh, my nails complement this palette. Look. When I tell you we're on the same frequency, I'm not playing with y'all. So, oh, my nails look so good with this palette. Aesthetic. I wanted to show you guys like in low light so it comes off as real, as true to reality as possible. So this is it. So pretty. All right, so this palette, I just love it. When I saw it like on Anastasia's site, I'm just like, oh, like, she gets it, you know? Like, this palette any skin tone can use. And bitch, there's a black. I love when a palette has a black in it. Like, if your palette has a black in it, I'm like, you get it. Like, round of applause, you get it, because that means you can do so much. You can do a smoky eye, okay? You guys know how I feel about the smoky eye. Speaking of smoky eye, that is what I'm going to do today. I want that to be like my first look with this palette, especially because like people are doing pinks and stuff like that, which makes sense, but I want to show like the versatility and like how appreciative I am of this palette because it has a black in there. And also her transition shades are so good, because if you're light, if you're fair, if you're dark, these can work for you. Like, I really appreciate this. And the pressed glitters, like, honestly, when I dreamt of a palette, like, when I was thinking like, oh my god, if I ever got to collaborate, I always was like, I'm gonna put a pressed glitter in there. So when she did that, I'm like, this is really my bitch. Like, what other confirmation do you need? So yeah, I will be doing other looks with this. Like, I feel like for the whole month of February, I probably should just use this palette. I'll try to get like a number, at least 3 looks. I'm aiming for 5, but at least 3. I don't know if I'll film them all, but yeah. Congratulations to you, Amra. Like, this is Amra, and congratulations to you, babe. Like, this is just absolutely beautiful, and I treasure this. I treasure this. So let me stop rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. And you guys can tell, like, my Nicki Minaj inspired pony, like, you're picking up what I'm putting down. It's all I'm saying. Side note, my skin looks really good. All praise to Minan Naturals. You guys can watch my skincare video on my page. Let me get a little bit warm. It's been a long day. So I really did not prep like how I should for this video. Oh shit, I didn't even wash my beauty blender, so I'll be right back. So now I'm back. I'm going to be using the Hank and Henry brushes. They have a few eye brushes, so we're going to use that to do this eye look. Very, very soft. So I'm going to start by priming my lids. I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer in C11.2. Let's just go ahead and use one of these brushes. This one's Trish. Bristles are so soft, they don't poke you or anything, so it's lovely. But when I'm doing a smoky eye, my opinion and my suggestion is to do your eyes first, because you will have fallout, and using all that black eyeshadow, you don't even want to risk it, you know? You don't want to risk messing up your makeup. I'm going to use this. This is from Dollhouse Cosmetics. This is their powder in Honey Caramel. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'll use this brush. This one is called Francis. I'm just going to tap. Like, I don't do too much. I still want the shadows to, you know, stick. So I just use a little bit. So to start off with, we're going to try New Yorker, which is here. Oh, the pigmentation is real. And I'm just gonna start by tapping it into my crease, and I'm using the brush Savvy. Oh wow, this brown is so pretty. This palette is the shit, yo. And because I'm doing my eyes first, I'm not afraid to be messy, because I know I'm gonna go back later and clean everything up. Yo, my seat keeps why is my seat doing this? Like, why am I slowly sinking away? This is just so rude. What just happened is a visual representation of how January is treating me. 1988, which is that brown one right there. I'm just gonna build up the intensity. And for this, I'm using the Hank and Henry brush in Meg. I think their brushes are also really helping to blend these nicely. You don't have to do this with smoky eye, but just to intensify it, you can take some gel liner. This one is Pretty Vulgar. I haven't used this in that long, but this is from Pretty Vulgar. I have this synthetic brush. Use it as a base for the black shadow. And just use that little bit and just spread it out. You don't have to put too much, just enough to blend it out. Take another regular brush and just blend the edges out. You want to make sure to blend the edges out, because once you apply the powder, if there's like a harsh demarcation, it'll be hard for you to, you know, blend that into the brown. So there's like the edges right there. Really try to kind of blend it out. This step is not, it's not a must, but if you have time, you should do it. So I'm gonna go in with BK, the black, and just go right on top. I'm gonna tap into New Yorker and 1988 and just kind of blend in there. And see how like it's nice, it's a nice gradient. Hopefully it's picking up on camera because in person it looks really good. Blend it into that brown. So I'm gonna take this brush back with the what is this, Mag, and I'm gonna dip into 1988. And put that in the crease, because that's gonna give it like a shadow effect where it kind of looks grayish but not really, but it'll blend nicely into the brown. And then we're gonna go with New Yorker. I'm using this fluffy brush and just like placing it on the top, on the very, very, very top, almost touching the brow bone but not really. Can't say that I have a dream until you know ya. Go back into the black, because when you blend out you kind of lose some intensity there. I'm gonna use Wasted. I thought it was a matte shade when I saw the swatches, but it's like a, it's a light sheen to that one. I'm gonna use that on my brow bone. Into the brow bone. Alright, and it's kind of like whitish for me. I don't mind it, but I'm gonna go on top of that with OG just to mute it out a little bit. Just to mute it out a little bit. This pencil is a Sleek Cosmetics pencil, eye pencil in black. And the waterline. You can also use gel liner too, like the Maybelline one, or like the Pretty Vulgar. I like the Maybelline because it's waterproof, so I don't know, if you have plans on crying, at least you can protect yourself. Now I'm gonna put some mascara. You guys know my favorite, the Maybelline, the Falsies Push Up Angel. And for lashes, I'm gonna be using the Colored Rain Bossy. So I'm gonna apply these on and I'll be right back. So I cleaned up the fallout with some makeup wipes, and I'm gonna be using this Glow Recipe Watermelon Moisturizer. Alright, next up for primer, I'm gonna use this Laura Mercier. I got them in PR. This one is the Pure Canvas Primer. This one is the Perfecting one. Kind of like tingles a little bit. You guys know I like to use my Juvia's Place foundation stick as a base. Wow, that kind of tingles for some reason. Can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. Now, I haven't tried this foundation before. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade 4.05. It says the skin tone is dark, undertone is warm peach. I just like eyeballed it. I literally just picked it out of the ones that were sent to me. So hopefully this is my shade match. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, this is definitely, oh my god, this is full coverage. Wow. You are not lying. That little squirt that I did is like basically my entire, is covering my entire face. Wow. The Black Radiance in Espresso. I'm gonna use this Hank and Henry brush in Nikki.
I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with your eyes so bright.
Now for concealer, I'm gonna go ahead first with the Juvia's Place Full Coverage Concealer in the number 10. Let me know below if you guys have gotten your Amrezy palette and or if you plan on getting it. I would suggest you get it because I can already tell that I'm going to be using it a lot. I'm going to get good use out of it. I believe it's limited edition. Don't quote me, but I think that's what I heard. Or it may be limited edition in stores, but the lady at Ulta told she said something about limited edition. Next, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite concealers. This is Frankie Rose Cosmetics in Toffee. It's super lightweight. And I love it. It just like brightens up my under eyes. With Smoky Eye, I really like to kind of brighten up my under eyes a little bit more than I would, because you want, I think that contrast between the dark eye and the bright under eye is really pretty, but don't go too heavy. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm gonna use a Laura Mercier Laura Mercier translucent powder. Using that same damp sponge, and I just press it so it's evenly distributed on there, and just press it in really good. It's like over my brows, because for some strange reason my brows get oily. I don't even understand. Alright guys, so for bronzer I'm going to be using my Luminous Cosmetics palette. As you guys can see, I love using this shade. Now for blush, I'm going to use Juvia's Place. I feel like I should try something else, but at least I don't know. I like this shade a lot, the Pink Sand. It's very like natural type of vibe. And I'm using the Hank and Henry brush in Sandra. Oh, is that like for Sandra Deluxe? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose, since I already have a video up. If you guys want to see how I contour my nose, you can check that video out. But to save time, I'm gonna contour my nose and I'll just be back. Alright guys, I've contoured my nose. I'm gonna go in and do like the bottom eyeshadow. So I love this pencil. This is, what brand is this? Appeal Gel Liner in Deep Taupe. It's such a pretty brown. Look at how automatically more sexy that is and sultry. I'm gonna go back in my Amrezy palette, and I'm going to use Leo just to smoke that out. I'm gonna use this flat angled brush from Hank and Henry called Karen. So I'm basically like going over the that pencil. And it's like when you look at it by itself and you're just applying it, it looks super dark, but against the black on top you can see that it's brown and black, which I think is very, very, very pretty. I can't find it, but I'm going to use this brush and I'm going to take New Yorker and just kind of smudge out the bottom a little bit. And I do this with the translucent powder underneath because you naturally might get some fallout and you don't want to mess up all the beautiful work that you've just done. So I leave that powder there until I'm done smudging, and then I'll wipe everything away for a clean, flawless finish. Alrighty. And I'm gonna put some bottom mascara and I'll be back. Alright, I put the bottom mascara and I'm thinking that I'm gonna go in with Barb and put that in the inner corner. I think that's gonna be really cute.
Back to when we felt like this was
So I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the under eyes. I'm gonna use this brush. Looks good. This one is called Carla, and I kind of just like flicker it up. I also want to show you guys this really nice product that I've been loving. It's by Laura Mercier, and this is their secret brightening powder for under eyes. It's so beautiful, like it will give you such a pretty glow. It looks like this. Oh shit, I'm pouring the damn thing. It's in the color 2. Just take a little bit and I just place it right under there. It's so gorgeous. You don't need much either. And I just focus it like. It's kind of like I think it has like that blurring effect where like it bounces off the light really nicely. So I think that's what it does. I don't know where my L'Oreal powder is, so I'm just gonna go in that galactic powder. So I'm gonna do my lips and I'll come right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Looking super glam. We're gonna finish off the entire look using none other than the Amrezy highlight. I mean, it's only right. So I'm gonna be using this brush, Ruby, from the Hank & Henry set.
falling for the wrong guys. They keep telling me it's alright. How could I?
Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I would obviously, I would say go get this palette. It is beautiful. I cannot wait to create more looks with it, but I wanted to start off with a sultry, sexy, smoky eye. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, and hit the notification bell so you guys can be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for your support, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hopefully, what is that thing, bro? January, you're testing my patience. Nonsense. Like literally sinking. Like, you see?